the vast savanna, where the wind blows through dry grasses. The silence here is sometimes even more terrifying than a roar. In that space, encounters are not always carefully chosen. Just one wrong step, everything can spiral out of control. Welcome to the moments when lions choose the wrong opponent, where strength, instinct, and a wrong decision can lead to a grim ending. Rhino. Likened to an armored tank from prehistoric times, the rhino is the definition of pure collision power, with a weight of up to 2.5 tons. Possessing a skin layer up to 5 centimeters thick, like bulletproof armor, and a horn made of solid keratin, it can toss another rhino away like a toy. The pressure from a direct ram is enough to crush any skeletal system, turning it into one of the most terrifying creatures that no assassin wants to confront. However, when stuck under the mud, the giant mass becomes a burden, turning it into a tempting target for a pride of lions waiting patiently. The lions surround the water's edge. They carefully assess the situation. The prey seems to be at a disadvantage under the thick mud, but the lion pride still keeps a safe distance, continuously probing and hesitating to wade down. The rhino is a good swimmer, but underwater, it loses its most important weapon, kinetic energy. The 2,500 kilogram weight becomes a burden when surrounded by lions because it cannot accelerate to ram. And it risked going ashore. Underwater, it is a target, but on land, it is an unstoppable tank. Lions can hardly find a weak point to finish off a rhino full of adrenaline and determination to escape. Buffalo. The buffalo is a mobile muscle mass weighing nearly 1 ton with an extremely aggressive temperament. Possessing a fused set of horns like a steel head armor plate, it is ready to charge straight at the opponent at a speed of 57 kilometers per hour. A direct ram from this giant carries a collision force equivalent to a pickup truck rushing downhill, enough to toss and crush the chest of any seasoned assassin. When protecting its calf, the adrenaline level in the mother buffalo's blood skyrockets, helping it endure bites and tears that would normally cause shock. It can fight 3 to 4 lions at the same time in a more vigorous state than ever. Luckily, buffaloes are united ones and always have protection from the herd. As soon as one sends a distress signal, the whole herd of hundreds of individuals will simultaneously turn their heads, creating a large-scale, all-out attack. The buffalo is one of the few herbivores that proactively counterattack enemies to save a herd member. In the savannah, the lion may be king, but the buffalo is the executor of justice. Once the wrath of the buffalo herd erupts, even those at the top of the food chain have to find a way to flee. Giraffe. Possessing a kick with a force of over a ton, enough to shatter the skull or break the spine of an adult lion, the giraffe is not as gentle as it looks. With a height of 6 meters and long legs like jackhammers, it turns all predators into victims of a thunderous counterattack. Standing amidst the encirclement of the savannah's grim reapers, the mother giraffe is trading her life to save her calf. The mother giraffe stands covering right above the calf, turning 4 long legs like armored pillars into a solid defensive palace. The lions are forced to enter its kicking range if they want to touch the target. When protecting its calf, the mother giraffe can maintain a continuous combat state for many hours. Even when lions jump on its back, biting and tearing, it can still stand firm and use its body weight to toss the enemy to the ground before adding a fatal stomp. In this land, height is not just for picking leaves, it is the status of a ruler. Before the mother giraffe's legs of death, even the king of the savannah understands that. Attacking the calf is an early signed death sentence. Crocodile. £3,700 per square inch. That is the bite force of a truck crushing prey in a blink of an eye. With a snap faster than a blink of an eye and a death roll breaking every bone frame, the crocodile is not just a hunter. It is a perfect meat grinding machine from prehistoric times. The lioness leads her cubs towards the riverbank. Despite having keen vision, they still cannot see through the muddy water, where an invisible threat hides.
The cubs should.
Lion instinct is always apprehensive of rivers and waters, not because of poor swimming, but due to a genetic fear of stealthy ambush assassins. The death trap lightning fast snaps shut, causing the pride members to hurriedly flee. A tiny creature is dragged down to the deep bottom. The remaining members stand frozen, shocked, and not yet able to accept the truth. To soothe the shock, the lion pride begins to lick and groom each other to stimulate the secretion of oxytocin hormone, helping to recover psychologically and bond the family together. Hyena. The bite force of the spotted hyena is stronger than both lions and tigers. A special skull structure allows it to create terrible pressure to access the nutrient-rich bone marrow that other species have to leave behind. The hyena's laugh-like sound is actually a complex communication system. When spotting prey or needing to summon companions to gang up on lions, they emit this sound to cause immense psychological pressure on the opponent. When the wild laugh rings out, the savanna's order is completely turned upside down. Hyenas do not rush into a direct attack right away. They use overwhelming numbers to surround, continuously launching snipe bites at the flanks and hind legs. The goal is to make the lion exhausted and panicked before launching the finishing blow into the soft parts. A solitary lion can be bullied by hyenas, but just 2 to 3 other lions appearing is enough to turn the situation 180 degrees. On the savanna, numbers can create dominance, but absolute strength is the one dictating the rules of the game. Oryx. Do not let that slender appearance fool you, because the oryx possesses horns up to 120 centimeters long, razor-sharp armored swords. Instead of running away, it is ready to kneel, lowering its center of gravity to launch a reverse stab, piercing the lion's chest. In its world, a small mistake will be paid for with a fatal stab from this desert gladiator. Under the skin-burning sun of the semi-desert region, the lion pride is executing a perfect formation display, locking targets tightly onto solitary oryxes.
Cannot afford to be tolerant. However, it looks as though these cubs will have to teach.
But they forgot that this one carrying the 120 centimeter long horns has never been a weak victim. The predator utilizes the bushes as cover, pressing its belly close to the ground to close the distance. The camouflage broken, the lioness has to reveal herself on the open ground.
Pushing the oryx towards the other lion.
They quickly approach and seize an antelope, but this is not an easy prey. Oryx horns are not only long, but also straight and sharp as metal.
An oryx is quite capable of seeing off a
A
lion.
head swing from a kneeling posture can create an extremely large penetrating force, enough to pierce the lion's chest or throat in less than 1 second. Before the oryx's horns of death, the lion's crown also has to bow down.
It's hard.
Yes, come on, boy, yes.
What you have just watched shows that in the world of lions, strength does not always guarantee victory. And just one wrong decision is enough for everything to reverse in an uncontrollable way. Every encounter harbors risks, where the predator can also have to pay the price.
The adults know very well that
If you find this video fascinating, hit like, leave a comment sharing your thoughts, and subscribe to the channel to continue exploring many other dramatic wild moments. Thank you for watching until the end. See you again in the next video.